Alright, here we are, and I want to do a little code cleanup and organization so we can move on with other things. Right now we've got gyros as a separate block of code, separate source file, and it's got a couple things in it. And we're calling some of those. But what I want to do is move the concepts of gyros to that separate file. So I want to take this init, the gyros, and move that code here, and then call it. Where'd my cursor go? And I want to do the same thing for the ships. Well, first I want to move this definition into gyros, so things are a little more self-contained. And I want to do the same thing for the ship controller. There's more to the ship than just the controller. There's a few other things. So I'm going to create a new file here. Remember, the right place to do this is here. I think. Add. Add. Tentacles. Not going to have a class. And we're going to rename this Shipmaster. I'm going to do the same thing we just did for gyro. I'm going to move that code and we'll call this Shipmaster init. It's showing it's got a reference because we already typed the code in somewhere else. So now let's go down and look at some more here. So we have this ship controller code here, and it's get best. Code that we have here. So I'm also going to move this into Shipmaster. So now our main code is actually really just the main, the program, and the save again. So that greatly shortened the amount of code that we have in the main. Let's compile everything, make sure I didn't make a typo or forget something somewhere. Alright, that worked. Okay, deploy. Copy. Let's go over here. Cockpit. Alright. Disconnect. And we're still aligning. If we dock, it should shut off. That's what we did the last one. And that's the, so 9 to lock that. All right. So that cleaned up the code that's in our main and minimized what we have to look at and allows us to just call things. We can also do some other stuff here. We have get natural gravity, which we can move into the shipmaster. We also have the calculate ship mass, and I'm going to move that one. So what I want to do is, let's go back and look at this. The mass is a double as it comes out. That's what we want, the physical mass. Right here. No, it's a float. All right, so what we're going to do is add a routine. Return that. And we'll go back to this code here. So we're using the ship mass here. So we need to take this code paste that in there. And main ship controller. And just to make sure we have one, make sure to call that in case it's the first time it's been done. We're not checking for null here. We could and just return 0 or throw an error. Right now it's just going to throw an error and the program will stop. It's okay. In a real situation, we should probably handle that. And then here what we're going to do get ship mass. Take that, and this is what I want to return. That is a float, yes. All right, compile. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. Let's go back and go through this code again. So all we did is move some things around about where we're getting the code. Get the formatting better. And we could actually just do a call to get ship mass. So we can condense that even more. There we go. All right. File again. Still good. Deploy. Disconnect, and we are still aligning ourselves. All right, so the code's still working, and we've cleaned up a bit about what's actually in this program. It's actually pretty small, and we're just using those other container utilities, and we're going to expand greatly on those as time goes on. All right, so that's it for this version, and I'll move on to the next problems in the next episode. Stay tuned.